My name is Norman Vincent Persing, Sr. My rank was Staff Sergeant, United States Marine Corps. Anyway, life goes on even in the Marine Corps. We lose buddies every day. We're elected to make good friends because we're afraid we're going to lose them. But I became friends with another gentleman there who wasn't there when I joined the company because he was in Japan on recuperating. He had been shot in the leg. When he came back, he was from a town called Reading, Pennsylvania, and I'm from a town called Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, which was not more than 40 miles away. So we became close friends. And he rotated home and he sent me a fifth of Southern Comfort because he promised me he would. And I didn't drink then, I don't drink today. I did when I first came back from the Marine Corps, but that's a different story. Just a little side story there, our FO was up on the front lines in a bunker, and he calls in to me, and I was FTC, we called in the fire missions to me, and I would pass it out to the gun crews. And that would also be interpolated by the hazmat and all that good stuff. But the FO was killed, and we didn't have anybody direct fire. So my very good friend, who was from Reading, Pennsylvania, and I'm from Wilkes-Barre, was only 40 miles away, so we became close friends. And he volunteered to be the FO. So he had to have training, and I had to train him. I had to train him in map reading, because map reading is a huge, huge part of being an FO. And he went up and did a fine job. And he rotated home. I was home before me. And when I got home, this is a fun part of the story. I went to visit him because he was only 6 miles from where I was at a post office in Reading, Pennsylvania. And he was in Temple, which is only 5 miles outside of Reading. And I went up at his front door, and he jumped Lydia into the door and said, I'd love for him to come to the phone, but he's in bed with malaria. So I gave him my number in the post office. I was in room 10. And about 3 weeks later, he came down to see me, and I wasn't there. I was in the hospital with malaria. So eventually we got together, and we got the bugs out of it, and we stayed friends till now. Well, he passed away maybe almost 10 years ago now. But he became a close friend. And through him, another friend who was in the 7th Regiment, he was a machine gunner. And he got wounded, was sent to Korea, to Japan but I didn't meet him in Korea. I met him when we came home. But we went to see him just last week because he's in bad shape. So we drove up to Reading and spent the weekend with him. So friendships like that, they're invaluable. And we stuck together all these years.